Hello guys, my name is Will and welcome to one more video about Dragonheir Silent Gods. As promised, we are here to talk about Otherworld exploration. If you already did the main quest line, the yellow one that will appear on your quests, you will have access to the Otherworld exploration. Basically, you just need to finish all the quest line. Don't forget to clear the 9 monsters and 3 chests here. The same thing on all other places because it will give you extra resources. After clearing it and doing all the quests, then you get access to these ones, okay? So you will see all these blue spots, okay? So it will be a total of 7, I already did 1. And these ones will be the daily quests, the first ones, the preparation quests, story quests, I mean. I already did 1 and then we have more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? So these ones are very important because they will give you this exploration progress and also it will give your affinity solvent. Affinity solvent will be good to increase your affinity tree talent and this will make your characters and your teams stronger. Besides that, this is a moment that being in a good and active alliance will help a lot because it will give you more affinity and more exploration progress. So when you complete these ones, it will give you 15,000 each of these, 20,000 each of these ones. And again, this is why it's important to be on an active alliance. Then we have the personal quests. These ones, you need to spend some tickets, and with those tickets, you complete these ones that will give you 10,000 more affinity solvent. So for these quests, we have preparation quests, we have elemental domains and chaos shadows. We need to spend the tickets to do the chaos shadows, but for 2 days, we have the demo mode. So during this demo mode, we don't spend any tickets. We just gonna try these bosses that we have done before on the Continental Challenge and see if we can create a better team to do as much damage as possible. Ideally, you want to do more than 200 million. Of course, the final damage will be 22 million to get the maximum from here. So you get 3,000, 10,000. But if you guys check the information, there's more about that. Not the information, here on the Chaos Shadows, there are more. So the first 2 days, you have a trial mode where you can try these bosses, different teams. It doesn't consume any tickets, you can just experience it and create your best comp. But then, each of these heroes can only be used once per day across all Chaos Shadows challenges. So since you can only do once, so once official opens, each of your heroes can only be used once per day on Chaos Shadows. So you can use the same team on different Chaos Shadow challenge. And after each challenge, rewards are used based on your damage rating. Exceeding the highest damage rating grants bonus exploration progress. So if you do more than the highest damage, which is 22 million, you will get extra reward. Okay, you get extra rating. Okay, exceeding the highest damage rating grants bonus exploration progress. So if you do more than 22 million, you get more of this exploration progress, and with this you will progress on this line of rewards faster. All right, so the first 2 days, use these tickets, so you get 8 today, 8 tomorrow will be 16. This will be more than enough to do 5 here, then 5 here, and then 5 here. This will be 15. You're gonna complete this, and then after completing these quests, it means that your personal quest will be done. So you can do these 3, and after this being done, then you can focus on the bosses. And ideally, you want to do only the bosses because these only give 500, and if you are doing the bosses, they will give you 3,000, which is much more. So you want to do these Chaos Shadows, all of them, spend the tickets there when they are open to do it. And when you are doing this, you get the exploration progress, and this exploration progress will help you to progress on these lines. So you get Wrymrrow, you get yellow S's, more affinity solvents, materials, a lot of stuff. Eventually, you'll get to this point, alright, where it's a cycle. So when you get here, it will cycle, and you get this line, this 5, will be the same thing repeated all over and over again. So you get the epic bread, the legendary bread, this box with runes, then this box with mythic gear, and then will be the same thing over and over again until this event finish. So after 10 days, as you guys can see here, depending on which day you are on your server, when this event starts, it will say here how long it will take until the boss spawns. So the boss on my server will spawn at 10 days, and by this time you really want to progress as much possible on this, because you want to get these buffs. Alright, on 1 million you get this show feather protection, 2 million you get this, 3 million you get this, and also while you progress on exploration, this will be the total, you get these buffs as well that will help to increase the damage on your teams and do more than 22 million damage and much more. The more damage you can do, more exploration progress you are getting. Unfortunately, you are not getting any materials or any resources that will help to rank higher. At this point, it's only about getting more resources, more affinity tree. Probably everyone by this time, when we reach the boss, will have this affinity tree completed. Okay, I'm already on this phase, so I can already complete this one. When I do those quests, will complete this one. Eventually, you really want to finish these ones, because these ones will give you a big boost on your damage, and these ones will be more expensive. These ones are 30,000. These ones will be probably be like 50,000 or even more, so you really want to complete these ones to increase your damage. Okay guys, so this is all about the Otherworld exploration. This will be very important to increase the power of your teams, and you really want to create the best teams to do as much damage as possible on these Chaos Shadows bosses. Okay, it's not only 22 million damage, you really want to do as much as possible with 8 teams. Okay, will be 8 teams, how much teams you need to complete this event every day after the 2 trial days. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave your like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one.